Hi, my name is Ryan, and this is Exclamation Points. I pray you are doing well as we are hopefully on the backside of the pandemic. It's been a difficult few months for so many people around the world. Proverbs 17:22 reminds us that a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. So I've been trying to keep a cheerful heart during this time. The other day I was reading some of the old Jeff Foxworthy redneck jokes and forgot how funny some of them are. For example, if you ever cut your grass and found a car, you might be a redneck. If you think the stock market has a fence around it, you might be a redneck. If your dad walks you to school because you're in the same grade, you might be a redneck. When reading through these and having a good laugh, I thought how jokes are only good if people laugh with you and not at you. Bad jokes, or dad jokes as our kids sometimes call them, are only funny to the person telling them. On a similar thought, what do people say or do if you tell them that you are a Christian? Do they agree with you? Do they criticize you? Or worse, do they laugh at you? To prevent others from laughing at you, I compiled a lighthearted list of Christian one-liners that may help you evaluate yourself. If you know how many chapters are in the book of Leviticus, then you might be a Christian. If you are accused of preaching during normal conversation, then you might be a Christian. If you would rather watch church than watch a football game, you might be a Christian. If you have memorized all 66 books of the Bible, you might be a Christian. If you refrain from using your middle finger when someone pulls out in front of you, you might be a Christian. If you have more than one fish symbol on your car, you might be a Christian. If you love God with all of your heart, mind, and soul, you might be a Christian. If you give money to those less fortunate, you might be a Christian. If you bless your food, you might be a Christian. If you spend more than 3 hours a day in prayer, you might be a Christian. These are just a few random one-liners to get you started. Can you think of others that would help others to see Christ in you? The pandemic is a perfect time to reflect and become more like Christ. So I pray you continue to stay healthy, become more like Christ, and laugh while we slowly get back to normal.